So I did poem number 10, Henry Jones' Philosophy, a poem addressed to the ladies who attend Mr. Booth's lecture. And Henry Jones was an Irish poet and dramatist who lived in London for much of his life, and so here is a Newton extract. Contracted here by wondrous art is seen, a boundless system in a small machine. Here human skill to proud perfection brought, the mortal mimic of omnific thought. The Almighty's model to the mind conveys, the universe in all its powers displays. How wander planets, how revolves the year, the moon how changes, and how comets glare. Whose powerful fiat, whose creative will, first founded nature and supports her still. Here godlike Newton's all capacious mind, the glory and the guide of humankind, shows wedded worlds far distant worlds embrace, with mutual bands yet keep their distant space, roll endless measures through the ethereal plan, linked by the social strong attractive chain, whose Latin springs exert all nature's force, enwrap the poles, and point the stars their course. So that was poem 10, and I just kind of wrote down some things that I wanted to say about how I interpreted this poem and the way that I analyzed it. And it's definitely, to me, a pro-Newton, because he brings up the religious aspect of Newton in his work and the way that he was. And basically, even within the fourth line down, the mortal mimic of a omnific thought, omnific meaning like all-knowing, which is godlike, and the mortal mimic is this guy, Newton. And when it says the Almighty's model to the mind conveys, I think he's saying that like Newton is able to see this world the way that others can't, and it's so godlike in this manner, the way that he's able to look at nature and see things that others can't, and by seeing nature as art and a machine, he could decipher it and make it into the laws that we know today. And when saying he supports her still, he first founded nature and supports her still. He supports God, saying roll endless measures till points the stars their course, saying this was planned long ago and that Newton is able to read the world better than most. And looking at someone who is more of like a higher power that is better in a way that is godlike, who is knowing of all, and in an intellectual way can take those things and make it known to us, is how I took this poem. And I decided that my setting would be outside at night. I know it's probably a little noisy, but under the stars, in front of these plants, this nature and this world made kind of is how I felt and interpreted what it would be like when I imagined, what I saw when I read this poem.